The movie opens with striking visuals of a 1968 zombie apocalypse triggered by a meteor crashing to Earth. The world descends into chaos, but once the dust settles, humanity begins to heal. To honor those who lost their lives fighting the undead, a new tradition emerges, the Festival of the Living Dead. Fast forward to 2023, on Ash's birthday. She's thrilled about her recent scholarship to Harvard, but her best friend, Iris, senses a growing distance between them. Ash seems more focused on fitting in with her new crowd and impressing her boyfriend. Iris is hurt when she learns Ash has invited her new friends to celebrate. Soon, Lindsay and Destiny arrive at Ash's house. They cautiously make their way inside, only to be startled by Ash's mischievous younger brother, Luke. He reveals Ash is downstairs, where they find her seemingly oblivious to Iris's presence. The group expresses their hopes for a lively celebration, but Ash shuts down the idea, explaining she's stuck babysitting Luke until her parents return from their second honeymoon. She suggests keeping things low-key instead. The mood shifts when Ash's boyfriend, Kevin, and his brother, Ty, show up with a keg in tow. Kevin tries to impress Ash with caffeine pills he brought for the occasion, but she refuses to indulge while Luke is around, dampening the party vibe. To salvage the excitement, Kevin reveals he's booked tickets to the Festival of the Living Dead as a birthday surprise. Lindsay adds to the hype by showing a promotional video for the festival, featuring acts like Godzilla and which is Ash and Iris's favorite band. Though initially thrilled, Ash hesitates, remembering her responsibility to look after Luke. Kevin and Ty head downstairs to set up the keg when Kevin spots a shotgun. Meanwhile, Iris convinces Ash to join her friends at the festival, offering to babysit Luke and keep it a secret from her parents. Just then, Kevin reappears, playfully handling the shotgun. Luke walks in, startling everyone. Ash quickly grabs the gun, scolding Kevin for his recklessness. To lighten the mood, she announces she'll join them at the festival after all. Later, the group hits the road, laughing and enjoying the ride. At the festival entrance, they find a long line of cars, but Kevin reveals his friend Tommy can sneak them in through the staff entrance. As they drive, Kevin pressures Ash to take a caffeine pill. Reluctantly, she agrees, and they share a kiss. Suddenly, Kevin spots a man in the road and swerves, causing a horrific crash. Lindsay and Destiny are badly injured, while the others stumble out of the car. Ty coldly suggests they leave the injured behind to find help. Kevin panics about losing his license and Harvard scholarship, frustrating Ash. They reluctantly leave, promising to return with help. As they move away, the man from the road rises, a zombie. Destiny, still dazed, mistakes the approaching zombie for a rescuer and smiles in relief. The zombie lunges at Destiny instead of helping, forcing her back into the car. Terrified, the sisters scramble as the zombie breaks in. The scene shifts to Iris, who greets Blaze. They discuss their futures, and Iris grows somber, mentioning Ash's plans to marry Kevin after Harvard. Blaze, who harbors feelings for Iris, tries to confess but is interrupted by his phone. He shows her a viral video of a man infected with a mysterious virus attacking an officer. Dismissing it as a publicity stunt for the festival, they remain unaware of the looming danger. Iris presses Blaze about what he was saying, but Luke interrupts, scaring them. Luke confronts and convinces them to take him to the festival, arguing they can babysit him there. Blaze agrees, but Iris hesitates. However, she soon finds herself in a delivery truck with them, en route to the festival. Arriving at a closed road, they decide to follow the same path Ash and her friends took. Meanwhile, Ash's group reaches the festival, but she grows uneasy as people act strangely. They head to a hotel, where they find a terrified girl. Ty discovers shrooms nearby, realizing she's high as she warns them about zombies. Ash worries for the girl, but Ty leaves to call for help. Kevin reassures Ash that she is safe here and takes her outside. Ty later claims he contacted 911 and that help will reach Lindsay and Destiny soon. He urges everyone to enjoy the concert, pressuring Ash to try the shrooms. Reluctantly, she agrees, but Ty's phone reveals he lied about calling for help. At night, Iris discovers Kevin's car, bloodstained and abandoned. Alarmed, she rushes back to the truck. With Luke asleep, she and Blaze decide to find their friends at the festival. Meanwhile, Ash, Kevin, and Ty enjoy the concert until Ash begins hallucinating. Feeling unwell, she steps aside for water and witnesses a man attacking a girl, feasting on her flesh. Chaos erupts as zombies overrun the festival, even overpowering the band members. Meanwhile, Iris and Blaze find Destiny near their truck. When Iris asks about the others, Destiny breaks down, crying, "We're all going to die." Iris helps her into the truck, and they drive on. Ash searches desperately for Kevin and Ty but can't find them. She watches in horror as the festival descends into madness. Suddenly, a zombie lunges at her, grabbing and struggling to bite her. Just in time, Iris arrives and shoots the zombie, saving Ash. Elsewhere, Kevin and Ty navigate cautiously through the horde. They spot a gun inside a police car, but Kevin hesitates, fearing the nearby zombie. Ty steps up, grabs the gun, and takes down the zombie, showing Kevin how it's done. Ash shoots another zombie and reunites with Blaze and Destiny, when she blames her for abandoning them. She scolds Luke for disobeying her, but Blaze redirects her attention to the approaching horde. They flee to the hotel, knocking frantically as zombies close in. Ty and Kevin open the door, letting everyone inside. Once safe, Ty checks everyone for bites. When questioned about Destiny's panic, Iris reveals, because they left her sister to die. Before Ty's lie is exposed, he insists they stay in the hotel until morning, claiming help will arrive. Iris disagrees, pointing out the blocked road and the risk of being surrounded by zombies. As Ash hesitates, Iris snaps, urging her to think for herself. Suddenly, noises come from a cupboard. Kevin opens it, and a zombie attacks him. He struggles, begging Ty and Ash to shoot, but they hesitate. Eventually, Kevin kills the zombie himself. More zombies break in, forcing the group to fight their way to a locked room. Inside, Luke begins panting. Ty points a gun at him, suspecting infection, but Ash explains he's diabetic. Luke admits he lost his insulin shot. Iris and Blaze remember an ambulance nearby, but Ty refuses to risk everyone for Luke. Kevin tries to stop Ash, but she accuses him of fearing Ty, not the zombies. Enraged, Kevin lashes out, and Ash breaks up with him. She says goodbye to Luke, entrusting him to Iris and Blaze, and leaves to find the insulin. Ash wanders alone until Iris joins her. Iris praises Ash for breaking up with Kevin, but Ash snaps, accusing Iris of being happy she's now an outcast. Iris fires back, criticizing Ash for changing herself to fit in with people who don't truly care about her. Ash retorts, mocking Iris for never stepping out of her comfort zone and not understanding what it's like to be noticed and valued. Meanwhile, Ty grows paranoid, convinced Ash left Luke behind because he's infected, not diabetic. Despite Kevin's protests, Ty tries to kill Luke. Blaze intervenes but gets knocked out. Suddenly, Destiny, now a zombie, attacks Kevin. Ty, high on drugs, struggles to aim and accidentally shoots his own brother. Horrified, Ty flees the hotel. Outside, Ash and Iris find the ambulance, but zombies are nearby. Iris spots a flare and devises a plan. As Ash heads for the ambulance, Iris distracts the zombies with the flare, giving Ash a chance to enter. Inside, Ash encounters an old medic who warns her to take what she needs and leave quickly. She finds an insulin shot and escapes just as the medic begins to turn. Back at the hotel, Blaze regains consciousness and finds Lindsay feeding on Kevin. He shoots her, but the gunfire weakens the tempered glass, allowing zombies to break in. Blaze covers himself in infected blood and hides Luke, blending in with the horde. Meanwhile, Ty reaches the meteor site, only to be surrounded by zombies. On her way back, Ash finds Blaze carrying Luke. He breaks the news of Lindsay and Kevin's deaths but assures her Luke is safe. A zombie attacks, but Ash shoots it down. Blaze asks for his car keys, and they hide in the Cuddle Cave. Ash administers the insulin shot to Luke, hoping it's not too late. Blaze asks about Iris and is heartbroken to learn of her sacrifice. To honor her, he reminisces about her tough exterior and infectious smile. Ash admits she always thought Blaze and Iris would end up together, but Blaze confesses he wasn't ready to risk their friendship. Ash then recalls her middle school days and the blackthorn bush incident that became a birthday tradition. She vows to visit it if they survive. Suddenly, Luke wakes up, and Ash reassures him they'll spend the night there and head to the parking lot in the morning to escape. However, Ty appears, taking Luke hostage. Despite being bitten, Ty demands Ash and Blaze find the car immediately so he can find a cure. Reluctantly, they agree. As they move forward, zombies surround them. Ash volunteers to distract the horde so Blaze and Luke can escape. Ash battles zombies, taking them down one by one and encounters Kevin, now turned, feeding on a corpse. She tries to distract him, pleading for him to stay back, but he advances until she's forced to shoot him. Meanwhile, Iris is still alive, fighting off zombies. She spots a giant zombie statue, sets fire under it to buy time, and climbs up. Ash notices her and rushes to help. Surrounded and desperate, Iris considers ending her life until gunshots ring out. Ash has come to her rescue. Ash fights through the horde and saves Iris. They hide together, and Iris apologizes for her earlier words. Ash admits Iris was right. They vow to stick together, but Iris asks about Luke. Ash explains she promised to meet him in the parking lot. The next morning, Luke spots Lindsay in the parking lot. As he approaches, she turns, revealing she's infected. Lindsay attacks Blaze, and Ty seizes the chance to escape with Luke. Luke calls Ty a coward, but Ty defends his actions, claiming survival is all that matters. Blaze struggles against Lindsay until Ash and Iris arrive, saving him. However, they're soon surrounded by zombies. Ash and Iris fight side by side, protecting Blaze. Back in the car, Ty turns on the radio. Luke panics upon hearing that drones have been launched to destroy the infected area. He pleads with Ty to go back and save Ash, but Ty refuses. Desperate, Luke grabs Ty's gun and shoots him. Meanwhile, Ash and Iris are exhausted from fighting the zombies. Blaze reveals he's been bitten and urges them to leave him behind. Iris begs him to stay, but Blaze kisses her and orders Ash to take Iris away. Reluctantly, Ash drags Iris to safety as Blaze sets himself on fire, creating a diversion for their escape. Later, a car approaches them. It's Luke. Ash takes the wheel, and as they drive away from the danger zone, Iris asks Ash to play Blaze's favorite song. The movie ends on this bittersweet note.